last night. I'm sitting there watching shit on my phone, laying down, right? And then I fall asleep. I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whatever you do, don't incriminate yourself, because we is live now.
Bro, the worst thing is
and forget and not realize you fell asleep. You just laid down and just woke back
That's
up.
exactly what happened.
No,
like I was watching Justice League, like for some damn reason. I don't know why.
And you woke up mad confused.
I did
that's
that.
The movie I
picked.
picked.
That was NyQuil.
I be falling asleep and just be waking up in the middle of the night.
My man woke up dead. How the hell you wake up dead?
The worst thing as kids is when you will fall asleep in the living room and wake up in your bedroom. I used to hate that shit.
I didn't hate it. I used to get scared because as a kid, I'm like, yo, how did I get here?
I
was downstairs just a couple minutes ago.
I think the oldest that I've ever been when that shit happened to me, I was like maybe 14 or 15 in that region or whatever. Like I just got out of basketball practice and I was exhausted because our coaches used to, because we were a smaller school. So, you know, our basketball plan was we're going to run you out the gym. You're not going to outrun us. So we used to be tired as shit 24/7, right? And I remember I told my mom, like, I'm heating up some frozen burritos or whatever. I'm going to eat them. I'll go upstairs, take a shower, go to sleep or whatever. She's like, all right, cool. So I ate them burritos. I was, like, sitting back in my couch for a little bit. And the next thing I know, I woke up in my bedroom confused as fuck. Like, I know my mom ain't just carried me up some stairs, fam.
Like, I did that at my grandma's house. My uncle let me know, like, it was, like, 3 in the morning. I'm only, like, 11. So like, I go back upstairs, and I'm sleeping on the couch for the night. I legit just laid my head down, and I felt my grandma push my shoulder and say, "Wake up!" I'm like, "But I just laid down." And I look at the clock. Nigga, it is 8 o'clock.
You like, oh,
when did this happen?
He was like, "Wait, huh?"
Pretty much. But I just went to sleep though.
Man starts grabbing on himself like, "Am I dreaming still?"
Oh, bro, whoa.
What up?
Right,
just after you left the stream last night, somebody dropped the D at, bro. This nigga had 91 kills, bro. I think I had like 60 kills. He had 90. He had 91.
And
he dropped it.
And you expect me to play that shit? I was like, you expect me to play that shit? Really?
Hey, bro. I was trying to team up with him low key, but they kicked me out the lobby right after that, bro. I was hurt.
You got me fucked up. See, that's the definition of ass. Hey, yo, unknown, my brother was happening with you. I actually have to hold on.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Hold on, let me.
Well, Biggie ain't here right now.
I have to fucking fix something real quick. Where's it? Chat. There we go. Because we got this sick ass layout. Thanks to the brother K-Dog, who cannot be with us today because he is not feeling well. Wish him a speedy recovery. He should be good by probably Friday, because for some odd reason, when you're sick during the week, Friday tends to be the healing factor of the week every damn time. With that being said, this is the Run Those Games podcast. We are thankful to be alive for episode 25, and we got 5 goddamn members. That's fire as hell, isn't it? Now, with that being said, we only got 4 members today because, as I said, the homie is sick, so wish him well in the comments. But let's go ahead and get with the introductions and whatnot. To my right, left, however the hell you want to see it, one of the OG co-hosts with the most, my man Eric Rain, the man who will rage at everything Call of Duty. Go ahead, bro.
I just Call of Duty every damn thing. What's up, everybody? You know me, the most consistent one out of the crew. Damn, what Kung Fu Biggie say? You know what I'm saying? You can add me at that. You can go back, check the history. When did I join the podcast? Like episode 4?
Episode 2 or 3 in that region.
Okay. Well, that's about it. Well, I'm just ready to get started.
Okay, and I think Biggie's out here checking his funky ass pizza. And yes, it's a funky ass pizza because I said so. Because it probably ain't DiGiorno. It's probably some weak brand, bro. It's probably what's that joint? Tombstone. DiGiorno only. What?
We don't even know what that is.
DiGiorno ain't nothing but grease, bro. I can't eat that.
But with that being said, shout out to Cog Wilson for the follow. We appreciate you out here. With that being said, my other co-host, my man will eat all types of ass as long as you pretty and you got cakes. Agent Gates, aka Yo Biggie. Introduce yourself.
Yes. Yo, we back. Appreciate y'all for pulling up today. Glad to be back. I woke up this morning. I'm blessed. Wish me good luck tomorrow in this interview. Lord Jesus, I need this job. And tonight is Asian night, so we eating some General Tso's chicken. Know what I mean, with the rice and all its greatness. Bow bow.
All right. Now, we would let Biggie do his intro, but he's out here checking on his funky ass.
I'm here, man.
Damn. I feel like he was just waiting, like he's been sitting here in silence the whole time. Okay.
I went to go grab my pizza, put on my headset. I didn't want to come back being in case I was in the middle of talking about something.
All right, and my other damn OG co-host, one of the original damn co-host members of the podcast, my man Biggie. Introduce yourself.
My pizza kind of messed up because my dad put it on the tray without oiling it up. So yeah.
All right. So fuck you and your pizza is what your daddy said. Word. What's happening, Dante? What's going on with everybody in the chat? Hope y'all having a good goddamn day. Now, first order of business, Tekken 7. Now, as an OG when it comes to this fighting game shit, and as somebody who will bust your ass in Tekken, don't at me on this. I got the footage.
No.
I got the footage, bro. I'm out here in these streets.
How much Tekken is, man? We're about to get this settled.
But any old way, yeah. So recently, Evo has just came to a close. It was wild as it has been for like the past, I want to say 4 to 5 years. I've been watching it like religiously, damn near, and we all pretty much have an idea of like who was going to win what game or whatever. Sonic Fox ended up losing Injustice, and I think Noble Tweety ended up winning that joint. Sonic won Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I think Left Right, I forgot his name, but I forgot old boy's name, but he's the one who eliminated Lil Majin. Shout out to Lil Majin. He's also a king main, and he represented for the United States. He took third, which is fire. So shout out to him. But you know, that show's all fine and dandy. But we here to talk about Tekken now. And what I mean by we here to talk about Tekken, we've been asking for legacy characters to come back. And by legacy characters, we are talking about the OG characters that we've all grown to know and love. Now, while Tekken 7 does have a few of them, it doesn't have all of them. We're missing Lei Wulong. We were missing Anna. We're still missing Ogre. We're missing True Ogre. We're missing Unknown. We're missing a few, like, there's probably at least 10 to 12 characters I can't name off the top of my head right now, because I primarily play like 6. Don't judge me. But after the Tekken 7 tournament was over, they tend to show us a little sneak peek or a preview of what we could expect, whether it be a new game or in the new season. Well, they showed us some heat in this new season. Now, I've been wanting Lei Wulong to come back because he is the Jackie Chan of the game. We have, the Bruce Lee, who is, Law, and then we have Jackie Chan, kind of like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. Well, they have recently revealed that we are going to get Lei Wulong, Anna, and bitch-ass Negan. I'm going to go in on a rant on that later. But does anybody else in here besides me and Agent play Tekken?
I do.
Okay. So, I'm about to play this.
When I started gaming, like fighting games where I started at.
Right.
Street Fighter, Tekken, all that stuff. Like my favorite 4 character was Lei Wulong, Law, Harang. Those are my favorite 4 characters. Now, I don't really care for Anna Williams coming back. I don't really care for any of the OG characters coming back, really. But Lei Wulong was one of my favorites because it's Tekken 2. That's when he was able to display, the different styles, like the crane style, the praying mantis,
the drunken master style. That was my favorite. I used to beat
the drunken master, the tiger fist, because he was my favorite. Because, like I said last time, I'm big into martial arts, huge into martial arts. So he, like, of course, Law was damn near everybody's favorite because of the whole Bruce Lee thing. But like Anna Williams, don't really care less. But like Negan, I'm excited for Negan because I've been liking what Tekken's been doing. Like what they did with how when you had the GameCube version, I forget what number the game was. You got Link, PlayStation got Heihachi, and Xbox got Spawn.
That was a Soul Calibur.
Just like
yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm positive. That was Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Exposed.
It's made by the same people.
No. Yeah, okay. I ain't exposed nothing. It was a mistake. Well, I like that. Well, I'm gonna use that as an example. Then I'm gonna throw that in there. I like how games are taking other characters from other franchises and embedding them into the series, and that's dope. I can't wait to start smacking cats in the head with Lucille. Because as soon as I get that game, Negan is the first person I'm going to.
On Justice, if anybody uses Negan against me, I'm beating the brakes off you. This has been a
okay.
So what you saying is that you're gonna try to hit Eric with that death roll?
Yep. I'm not even playing.
Is it me?
I'm hitting with that Lucille, man.
I'm about to get punished accordingly. But she hit it with a bazooka, though. Agent, what's your thoughts on this, fam?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That shit was lagging like a mud. I ain't hear shit y'all was saying till just now. I think it's pretty dope. I'm copping this game just to get Negan, and I'm putting the pause on you. Simple.
You catching the immediate fate as well. Biggie, you don't play fighting games.
I don't play this shit.
All right, so
I would say out of all the fighting games, this is probably the easiest to get a hold of.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Dragon Ball is the easiest fighting game.
It's easy.
Nah.
It's easy to pick up, hard to master. Very hard to master.
Yeah.
Because I played against people who because people for the longest.
No, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball Fighters per se, not just that one. I'm just talking about Dragon Ball, Xenoverse, and Fighters as well. Fighters is easy, like you said, to pick up.
You have auto combos.
Character, then that's a whole different story.
Yeah, the biggest thing about Tekken though, because everybody remembers Tekken 3 for the longest. You picked Eddie, button mash, you're good. You can't do that shit no more. Because there's dudes who picked Eddie out of panicking, and I beat the shit out of them. This game, I do agree, it's easy to pick up. Tekken is probably one of the easier games to pick up because it has the simple combos, 1-1-2, 1-2-1, 1-2-3, that whole thing. And that, by the way, for those of y'all who don't understand what the hell I'm saying, each one of the buttons that you see on a PlayStation or Xbox controller, they all have a number attached to them. That's why when you hear somebody say up 2 or down 1 or something like that, they're talking about a button on a controller. But it is very difficult to master because you have to learn sidestepping. You have to understand what wave dashing is, depending on who you're fighting against. How to punish, hitboxes. You got to learn a lot of shit. On the outside, it looks simple, but when you actually watch how these people play, when they're actually ducking when somebody's throwing a combo at them and then punishing accordingly, that takes so much goddamn skill. You don't understand. But
I'm not even gonna lie.
You see your moves get read. It is hilarious when you watch that happen to somebody.
Yeah.
On front, when I first played the Tekken with Eddie Gordo, and I kind of went to him because I'm a big fan of the capoeira style. I was actually looking for a school out here to find it to take it, but that shit is super far away and Santa Monica and some shit. Yeah. I'm not doing all that. But I was one of those butt mashings with Eddie Gordo because that fighting style is so dope. It's so it's an art form if you really think about it. If you look at it.
I mean, yeah, they used to do that shit because it was disguised as them dancing, but they were really fighting. That's some wild shit.
They were slaves, so they created a fighting style to themselves to get out of the situation they was in when the dumbass slave owners thought they were just dancing because they thought all colored people were dumbass brains. There's even a theory where one of these Nazi, who the hell he was, he actually thought, because how the white masters would have kids with the slave women, right?
Yeah.
They actually thought that it had any intelligence, it literally came from the white blood in their body.
Yeah, I know that.
They really thought that black people or people of color had no intelligence at all.
I mean,
it was crazy.
That's an entirely different discussion about that whole thing. But my whole thing is, Anna, I want legacy characters back. I've been saying this because Bruce is fired. They can say we have Jody or Joe, whatever her name is. Bro, I want Bruce, all right? I got nice with Bruce. I need Armor King back because I was nice with Armor King. You feel what I'm saying? There's certain characters I got nice with in Tekken Tag 2, and when they're not here, I'm a little hurt by that. Granted, I have my main people, but Lei Wulong is one of those people who, I got pretty damn decent at. Most due to the fact that my older cousin I've mentioned multiple times who got me into fighting games used to beat the shit out of me with him and Brian. It was the most obnoxious shit ever. But Negan.
Brian Fury too damn overpowered, man. His hits, him and Paul Phoenix.
I'm about to say Paul's the worst because Paul has literally 3-hit death combos. It's ridiculous. But
all I got to say is my first check is going towards Tekken. Not me.
All right, RNS. You already know what time it is. But if anybody uses Negan on me, I'm beating the brakes off you. Disclaimer. With that being said, I personally am not a fan of Negan being in this game. Am I fully against it? Nah, I'm all for creativity, and it's going to bring an entirely new crowd to the game, which is going to just make the community that much bigger. Long run and bigger scope of things, yes. As a personal fan of Tekken, I'm not a fan of this. Do I like Walking Dead? Yes, I read the comic books. I'm not a fan of the show by any means. I've stated this a lot too. But I don't understand the fit that Negan is going to put within this type of game. You have a baseball bat. I'm gonna uppercut the dog shit out you, fam. Like you had Glenn, R.I.P. my nigga Glenn, but you had Glenn tied up and then beat his brains in. I want to see you do that to Law. Try me, nigga. Try me. I'm sorry.
It's just you can say the same thing of Batman fighting the damn Ninja Turtles.
That's still an open wound, but fuck Batman too.
I'm like, I know that, but it's the same thing.
None of us really rock with Batman.
Like, what does the Ninja Turtles have to do with damn DC fighting games? You throw it in there for fan value. Just the same thing. Negan, he's one of the biggest characters in the Walking Dead series.
I mean, that seems like more of a matching put though, because like Ninja Turtles. Fucking superheroes fighting superheroes type stuff. Negan seems so far left, like he's dealing with zombies and shit like that. And I'm like,
he's a normal human being.
I mean, theoretically, yeah. But there are normal. It's half and half.
When I say normal human being, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Law's a normal human being. He just know how to fight good. So it's fucking Lei Wulong and the rest of them, except for like Yoshimitsu
Gigas
and a few other.
No, but you know what I mean though. Like when it comes compared to them niggas, like he is legit like an innocent bystander.
He really is. Ain't nobody scared of Negan, bro. You see Negan on the streets, and I'm fucking Paul or fucking.
Like if you saw if you saw like Paul and Lei Wulong, and then you saw Negan standing next to him. They said, pick who you want to fight.
I'm picking Negan.
I'm taking Negan.
You already ain't got no hands for you, fam. You relied on a bat. See me with the fade, dog. See me with the fade.
Obviously, you didn't read all the books. Negan got hands when he need them.
Keyword, when he need them, though. When he
need really them.
If he was really nice with them hands, he don't need a bat, fam. Don't nobody in this game need a weapon. He a hoe. Fuck Negan.
Shimitsu has a sword.
But he a ninja, though. And he's an alien.
But he still got a sword.
But he don't need that bitch, though.
You do got a point, though.
And he's a ninja. He's not from here.
Because I used to hate when my best friend used to do that fucking little stab move when he takes all your power.
Oh, that shit's hilarious. And then they have like the I forgot what that shit's called, but like he basically stabs himself and then stabs you. That shit is incredible.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's annoying, yo. I lost a couple of matches to that, man. That's some bullshit.
Oh man, that brings back memories.
Can't relate.
Not good ones.
The only bad one I ever had was like I was playing against somebody, then like they did like the spin thing where like it takes his health or whatever, and so I was pressuring them, and then like they backed up and then did that little charge shit and then hit me with it. I was like, I fucking quit.
People are like,
somebody got me with that self stab thing because I had Bob.
Oh yeah.
And Bob has this kick that it takes your entire health bar, but if you miss,
oh, it's a whiff. It's a whiff.
Yeah, you gonna catch these hands if you miss, and of course I missed. And he stabbed himself and I died. That was it.
You just sat there in silence, didn't you?
I turned the game off.
Those up thrust kicks that kept knocking you in the air, I would just do that shit the whole game to piss people off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jesus. I love Tekken. I really do. I could talk about this shit all goddamn day, but we're going to have to move on to another fighting game so we get onto a topic that most of us can talk about at the end. Okay. Yep. So, quick little tidbit or whatever. Shout out to Lady... Hold up. Lady Infamous, we love you. We really do. But you barely following your boy on Twitch? We're going to have a conversation, but we fucks with you out here. But anyway, Street Fighter V. We've talked about Street Fighter V a little bit here and there.
We lit!
Personally, I'm actually not a fan of Street Fighter V. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Do I respect the game for what it did for
that shit's more stiff than Tekken.
Yeah, well, Tekken's like one of the smoother fighters in my opinion. But do I respect Street Fighter for what it did for like the fighting game community, for like the culture in total? Of fucking course, bar none. But I never have been able to get into Street Fighter for shit. Like, I can't play it. I just don't enjoy it or have fun with it. Granted, I can actually watch people play at a high level and enjoy the shit out of it. But I can't play. So, this is for all my Street Fighter fans who are actually into this. They recently, at EVO, yet again, they showed us, Sagat and then another character. I think his name is G. They showed him and this whole thing. So I'm gonna let this play below me. Shout out to K-Dog, because this damn format is fire as hell. But I want to get everybody else's thoughts on Street Fighter. Whoever wants to take the floor.
I'll just go first since I have a very simple thing to say. I'm not a fan. Simple.
I don't. I mean, like I like Street Fighter. I don't play them. I don't play fighting games period anymore. But Sagat when he came into like you want to say the 3D type of realm instead of when he started. I want to say after Super Street Fighter or Hyper or whatever the hell. Like he became like there's so many. But like how he does the Tiger uppercut, it's a 7-hit combo, and the Tiger knee is damn near a 5-hit combo. Like they upset his stock a lot in that game. Like he's one of the best fighters in the game. But like I said, I don't play fighting games anymore. So respect to people that do, but like I have no intention on copping Street Fighter. Like I have what's Street Fighter? I think the last fighting game I have was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's the last one I purchased.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah, it's real tough. I was really because I used to hustle fools for quarters in the arcade. I used to always be playing for free when it came to Street Fighter and shit like that. But once I got on the system and started playing the first person shooters, I was like, I'm done with fighting games. I'm murking fools on this Call of Duty.
I feel you. Personally, I just can't get into Street Fighter. I can't. Like I tried. I really have tried. My nephew downloaded the demo before. He's like, Uncle, play me, and I'm all like, okay. And I got the controls. I was all like, nah, fam, you got it. You ain't finna beat your uncle because I'm about to beat your ass for real. Like, you can beat me in this game, but can you beat me? I ain't trying to do that. We not doing that.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to be that uncle that gets that mad.
Yeah, I'm not, because I already felt the rage. Just like it just feels very stiff. Now, while people who play the game like it's not stiff, it's like this, that, and third. I'm like, I'm used to Tekken. I'm used to a 3D fighter, an entirely three-dimensional fighter where I can move around and adjust accordingly. This game is straight, linear. While I respect that because I like Mortal Kombat and shit like that, I just can't personally get into this game because the combos. I think the biggest problem for me is the combos just don't feel fluid. Like it feels like very, very stiff. And while some people, I mean, like the higher level people who play this game really well are able to, string together combos with ease and not have an issue with it. I'm so accustomed, to Tekken and hell, even like Smash, where I can like string together a combo pretty damn easily and like understand what the hell I'm doing. This game, I literally just button mash from the time I did play it.
Like when Street Fighter first started out, it wasn't. When those fighting games out, it wasn't crazy 40-hit combos. Where people are beating your ass in one combo.
The juggle.
It was basically. That didn't come till later. Now that's the norm in fighting games. So that's my opinion. Why I think it feels sluggish or looks sluggish because it's according to what Street Fighter is. Mm-hmm. Like even when Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate and they had the combo system in there, it looked so stupid because like with Sub-Zero, all you gotta do is press. You hit punch 2 times and hit kick, and then you do 2 punches and a bow bow bow, and then all the combos are set. Nowadays in these new fighting games like the Marvel vs. Capcoms and the Smash, you can make up shit on the go if you're good enough.
I love that. That's what I learned to do.
What y'all think about Injustice?
I'm not a fan. For me, Injustice is very spammy.
I play my kids in Injustice all the time. It goes back and forth. They beat me, I beat them. It is what it is.
It's another one of those games I respect. Fighting games is one of those genres where I just respect the game itself instead of a shooter or something where I could actually fully go in depth with it, because if it's not for me, it's just not for me in fighting specifically. Other games I'll specifically try or whatever, but fighting games I know my niche. Tekken, Smash, and then fucking Brawlhalla or some other game in that genre.
Bro, I tried to play Smash so in my high school I had the career classes and we had our own building for that, and we had the coolest film and animation teacher who let us hook up Wii U to a projector, and we got to play Smash during the finals because you don't actually take the finals at the same time for that class.
Yeah.
So we pretty much had an hour and a half, 2 hours to just play Smash Brothers. It was my first time playing. I was complete ass, but I almost won 3 games, so I felt good about myself.
I'm about to say, you probably didn't have the super tryhards, then be happy.
I think Sagat is a good addition because number one, I love the Muay Thai style of fighting too. Yeah. That's one of the most hardest fighting styles to master.
It's one of the most painful. It's almost bad knees. I'm not trying to do that shit.
think it's cool. Like,
already fucked.
will I be picking up Street Fighter? Most likely not.
I think it's cool.
No, definitely not.
I mean, my biggest issue is like I already see how they're going to like do the whole 1,000,001 releases and shit. Cause like didn't Street Fighter 4 have like 6 different fucking versions? Like it was like Street Fighter 4, the Ultimate Street Fighter, then Super Ultimate Street Fighter, then Street Fighter
Ultra Turbo, Super Magnificent Street Fighter.
I could have.
I don't know what it is with Capcom and doing that shit, but
they give you unreleased. They release the games, but they don't give you the whole game. Like Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. All that is just like Marvel vs. Capcom. They got 3 different versions of that. That's the only thing I don't like about Capcom is they do that funny shit.
I mean, like Street Fighter 5 released like with 5 characters. And like,
are you serious?
I'm dead. Yeah, when it first came out, like when it was like an alpha, beta, or whatever, like or like super early, they sold it for like 60, but it had like 5 characters, like legit 5 characters, and like the whole thing was, I guess they were trying to release it in time for Evo, and so people could get their hands on. I was like, dude, if it's not ready, it's not ready. Just let them play the older version until this one at least has a decent roster.
Simple.
But common sense ain't all that damn common. We go over that all the damn time. But
you figure that out just working the job.
Yeah, you do. You really do. When you work in damn retail, you find out that common sense ain't all that common. This right here is 60% off. Hey, is this 60% off? Nah. It's free.
I'm saying how annoying price scanners are to me, because they will pick it up from the spot where it has the price on it and then walk over to the price scanner and scan it. But it says the price right there.
Yeah. But in another, actually, hold up. Before I even do this, we gotta go ahead and do our little intermission joint. We need to give a shout out to the Gaming Illuminati. That's the fam over there. They have their own app that's available via iOS and Android. They also have a fully functional, website on desktop and even on mobile in case you ain't got enough data or whatever to download the app itself. They cover all things gaming.
Broke boy.
They cover all things gaming, nerd, geek, everything, even down to rap battles, albums, gaming, anime, whatever you want as for like the nerd culture, they got over there. So make sure you go over there and show them some love. And now back to the show. Now, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Now, what y'all know about that? What y'all know about Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Not a damn thing.
I wish I could know more, because I told you before I got it on the Xbox, and every time I finish a match, my game will crash.
You did.
It still does it.
You did.
Oh, I didn't get the game, so I really can't speak on it. I've watched people play it.
Damn, someone want to play it? All right then. Fuck, this is gonna be a short segment. Okay.
I'll probably pick it up like if it's a little cheaper, but as for right now, I don't have it.
I really want to play the game.
I do too.
Like, I've started to understand that it's just like a lot of those type of fighting games. To me, they're gonna feel stiff, but the people who are used to them are like, this is not stiff. Because I'm used to like Xenoverse, and that's what I mean by this.
E3 when it debuted, that's the only time I actually played it.
I'm gonna keep
and
with you. It actually
and like me.
Stiff.
Get on there, my boy TN, and start murking fools, and Brawly too.
Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean? Like when I say it's stiff, like I said, like to you, it doesn't feel stiff because you're used to those type of fighting games. I'm used to like Xenoverse.
You used to freedom. You used to more freedom. Like this keeps you trapped. I feel what you're saying. But even with that, it actually you'll adjust. Like it's not that bad. But I will tell you,
it was a fun game when I got to play it. It's just. It crashes on me after every match.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if and when y'all do plan on copying this game, because I have it, but I need to get a bigger hard drive to take even more of my games. If you try getting online, good luck, because these motherfuckers know what the fuck they doing now. I got this. The thing about these type of fighting games, and I'm not a fan of these type of fighting games. You get humbled very quickly, but I'm not a fan of these type of fighting games because I do not like feeling helpless. And a game like this is very offensive heavy. If you can't read when somebody's about to do a mix-up or like a pause in a combo or something like that, you are screwed. There's this video that's on Twitter. I wish I retweeted it. When Sonic Fox was playing in the grand final game or whatever, the dude he was fighting against blocked all of his combos and mix-ups for, 30 seconds. Which is hard as shit to do because if you look at the gameplay beneath me, you're moving fast as shit. And this dude was blocking every single one of his hit strings and every one of his mix-ups for like 20 to 30 seconds.
He been reading his. He been watching his moves.
Bro, even then, that's difficult. Like,
the thing about
in any fighting game that's hard.
Yeah.
Game is I like that they're adding cooler. Now I really think this game could be like not comparing it to Street Fighter, but many characters in the Z universe and the Super universe. I can see this game stretching along for a long time because it has a not countless amount of characters, but a shit ton of characters they can bring in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It definitely does. I mean, they can stretch across like literally every type of Dragon Ball, even like GT and shit like that. I mean, hell, Brawly before he was even canon was added to the game. You feel what I'm saying? So they definitely.
So they have no excuse at this point.
Yeah, they
Bardock's in the game. They can bring King Vegeta. They can bring.
They can do whatever they want with this, which is dope because they basically bridge the gap between like anime fans and fighting game fans like together because. Like, who doesn't know Dragon Ball Z and who, like, doesn't like it in some way, shape, or form? Like, granted, some people have grown out of it. You still have that soft spot for it regardless. Yep. And what this game has done, done is, like, bridge that. Cause, like, I'm not a fan of these type of fighters. I'm not. I bought this shit because it's Dragon Ball Z. And there's a lot of people who's just like that. And there's some people who maybe weren't looking into buying this game, but then, like, watch the combos or, like, watch videos or E3. Well, maybe seen it at E3. But Evo and shit like that. And they're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try this out a little bit. Like this game could have a super longevity to it. Now, I don't know if there's going to ever be a game, even this, that might touch Smash Bros. Melee. I don't ever see that happening, bro. Because that game's been around since the GameCube, and it was like I think its first debut at Evo was like Evo
2064.
When Smash became online, it was a wrap for a lot of stuff.
I mean, what was it like?
I don't even play it that much, and I'm like. Ain't nothing comparing to it.
I mean, Smash.
I had so much fun playing.
It was a professional Smash Brothers player.
I gotta look that up. I gotta look that shit up. When the fuck did Smash Bros. Melee come out? Smash.
It had to be mid late 90s.
Yeah, I gotta look that shit up because Smash Bros. Melee 2001.
Okay.
It came out.
The thing I don't like about the Dragon Ball Z game because I'm so sick of seeing 35 versions of Goku.
That was actually going to be that was actually something I was going to talk about because that was actually a video that was a video that came up actually about the different variations of Goku, and I'm kind of worn out. I'm like, bro, we got Kaioken, Blue, Super Saiyan, regular form, fucking Bardock. I mean, granted, he's an entirely different character. They look the exact same. Come on, fam.
Let's not. What if they decide to add Turles in there? He looks just like fucking Goku, just with a scowl on his face.
Yeah. So,
I mean, but what if they added Super Saiyan 4 Goku?
Okay.
Then they need to be like. They need to have it like they had Tekken with Lei. You do different moves and then like the fighting styles. Do different moves and let them go Super Saiyan blue, green, orange, fucking purple. I'm sick of. That just takes up spots for other characters that can be there.
I'd much rather have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, if anything. That's just me.
Facts.
That's just me.
I can see them doing that before they put like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku in there.
Yeah, if anything, you just change up their ultimates. Just change up the ultimates so like they do that or something. Like I don't think it needs an entirely different character slot. It's like the same person, just like a different form. I'm pretty sure it will suffice. What I forgot my lead off, but oh yeah, Melee. Jesus, I almost forgot. I don't think there's ever going to be a game that's going to like last as long as Melee did. That game has lasted since 2001, and like I think its first Evo was like 8 or 9 in that region. Like it damn near died entirely, but the community kept that bitch alive, and they're still playing that shit on the big ass box TVs because there's like frame issues when you play it like on an HD TV. But they're still playing that shit competitively to this day. That game is, 19 years old now? If my math is correct? It's probably fucked up. 17?
17.
Yeah, I'm about to say. It is 17 years old. They're still playing that. To put things in perspective, think about every fighting that came out from 2001 to 2018.
All the different Smash Brother games that came out during that time.
We had different Tekkens. We had 50 Street Fighters.
Def Jam.
What if Def Jam was like at Evo?
Well, that was actually about to, you're taking my topics. I was going to hit y'all.
It would have to be. It would have to be Fight for New York style. It would have to be.
I hate y'all because I was about to hit y'all with my next topic I didn't put in the damn chat. I hate you. I did this on purpose.
Hey, this is you gotta put it in the chat so we don't take your questions.
With Jackie Chan and the Weight Loss, because that's what I was about to start with my shit with.
God damn it. Okay, well, for those of you guys who are itching for another Def Jam, there might be hope. There may be hope. Now, if I could...
No, icons too. We don't want no icons. If it's like an icon too, next subject, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's...
Delete that shit. Delete all that shit, Peggy.
They could keep that joint. But this right here, as you can see right in this region right here, Def Jam... Well, if you haven't seen it on Twitter, like I think it has like 20,000 retweets or some crazy shit like that at this moment. The Def Jam official Twitter, whatever, released this picture, and it says, "Which one you want to see next?" And the classic Def Jam Fight for New York font and art style that we remember and know and love, and we all have stories about how excellent that game was, from the soundtrack to the customization to everything. But
looking at the picture. ATL, LA, Chicago. I don't like that. I don't want one region. I want all. The Fight for New York, there was in New York, but it was East Coast, West Coast, and everything. Rappers, I don't want.
Yeah, it was just a whole bunch of them.
But this one,
I don't want to. No, I don't want it. If you're gonna do that,
this is what I'm gonna need you to understand. What you just said was. It was Fight for New York, but it had all of these rappers. They could do the exact same thing, just in.
What if it just has locations that are in like Atlanta, Chicago?
They're probably going to like have it as one of these titles and just have every rapper that's under Def Jam or that was signed with Def Jam. Because even rappers, I think it was Snoop Dogg who actually like shared this shit out on his Instagram. With that being said, we have a slight hope.
Are they bringing back Crow?
We have a slight hope, a slight chance. This could just be a PR stunt just to, get more people like to look up who's on Def Jam and listen to their music. It could very well be that. But let's for a moment.
Oh, Vic Mensa better not be in that bitch.
Let's for a moment just
Nah. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm a fan of Logic. I better not see him in here.
I'm beating the brakes off Logic on GP.
I'm a fan of his music.
Logic is dope.
With Jordan Lucas.
I didn't know he was white.
With Jordan Lucas.
I didn't know he was white.
I'm gonna make Jordan Lucas and I'm gonna beat the brakes off Logic. But anyway, yeah. So it says which one.
I didn't hear what Eric said. Time out. I wanted to hear what Eric said.
He said that he thought Logic was black.
I didn't know he was white.
Yeah, he's like biracial.
Yeah, he's a halfer.
He looked white to me, but when he
has a lot of white properties.
He made, I can't remember the name of it, but he took the Chrono Trigger beat and flipped that shit, and that's like my favorite RPG. So he did no wrong in my eyes.
But any old way, they basically released this shit, and it says Def Jam Fight for ATL, LA, Chicago, Miami.
I'm still saying ATL just because I want to see how funny it would be to have like amigos really like their combos. Just each one of them keeps jumping in mid combo. That should be hilarious.
You just want to see them fight in front of Abdullah the Butcher's fucking barbecue shack. Shut up.
I'm saying LA. I'm taking LA all goddamn
LA
day.
would be lit too.
That'd be fire. My strong
Miami
be like Miami
too though.
My second be at Miami. But I take that back. Chicago will be fire because I can only imagine all the drill rappers that they could put up in that bitch.
Bruh, they got G-Herbo fighting Montana 3.
Bruh, that'd be kind of fire. Come on now.
Nah, they gotta have Lil Mouse as the last fighter because no matter what you do, at the end you die because don't nobody talk about Lil Mouse and get away with it.
I hate you so much.
People, I don't know who the hell these people are y'all talking about. Let's take it back to LA.
See, this is how you know I listen to too much drill.
I can tell because I hate you.
Alright, we back to LA. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm taking LA and Chicago and then Miami, then Atlanta.
So you just trying to see the game stomp out Meek Mill.
Or ATL. That's what I want.
I like the game. I do. I like the game. I want to play as YG. I want to play as Nipsey Hussle.
You trying to see YG stomp out what's his name? OT Genesis?
I fuck with OT Genesis though.
But it'd be Buzz versus Chris, so he got to stomp him out.
If we go to LA, I hope 40 Glock's in it because I've been wanting to beat his ass for years. I remember 40 Glock's such a clown. I remember I was going to this club. It was called Carlos O'Brien. I had a 2000 and Kia. This nigga 40 Glock, I'm doing the quote fingers, a G-Unit artist. This nigga comes in the club. This nigga leaving or whatever, right? He got all his chains on. This nigga gets in a 2000 red Honda Civic, nigga. I was done.
Hey, that's what happens when you spend all your money on jewelry.
40 Glock is the biggest clown. I've ran into his monkey ass so many times. This nigga is a clown.
By the way,
I want to slap shit out that nigga fucking face. I can't stand that.
I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't say nothing.
By the way, the thoughts and views by this is by Eric Rain him goddamn self. I don't know 40 Glock. I just seen him get beat up by the game. That was about it. With that being said, it's a goddamn shame. Okay.
I don't want no beef with G-Unit at all.
He ain't even with G-Unit. He don't even like 50 no more because 50 kicked him the fuck out. He was dissing 50 like fucking 2 months ago.
Oh, well then I just ain't got no beef with whatever his name was. I don't even listen to your music. Didn't even know you existed.
Basically.
Clown, man.
But any old way.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Your shit just said, nah, bro, fuck you and your feelings. Okay, now, next damn topic. Before we get to the final topic of, the game that...
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yo, I keep going in and out, bro. I don't know what's my internet, bro.
It happens. With that being said...
You doing anything else at the same time?
Eating booty, maybe.
I mean, he is eating cakes.
NBA Live 9th goddamn team. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This has to be one of the most interesting yet rage-inducing communities I've ever witnessed in action.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least with 2K, it's rare when I defend 2K or give 2K props.
That testified. Mm-hmm. He went straight to church with that shit.
This is how.
I'm sorry.
This is how you know shit is real. When I actually have to defend 2K, not even defend, but commend 2K. At least when people don't like 2K, for the most part, they'll call them out on their shit, right? At least 2K, they stick to the same format or formula for releasing information and shit of that sort, right? So we're probably gonna get part gameplay and or news within the next upcoming week or so.
I ain't getting that part of gameplay until a couple days before the prelude drop. I'm gonna be 100,000.
Well, in that region, you know what I'm saying. But this was killing me about this. Live has been dropping gameplay that has been pretty interesting, but still more the same, right? And these people in the live community have been talking shit about 2K. Oh, it's live season, and third. First off, Live is still working its way up to get to where it can be an official live season. Live is still...
I don't think they realize that Live themselves have even said we're not on the same level of 2K yet.
They're being very delusional, but Live is working their way up there. Live is trying to, it set a solid foundation with 18, and they're continuing to build on that. But they have still not, fine-tuned it to where we could actually fully get on the Live train. For what I'm, well, not, be fully hyped for it. We can be excited, but not hyped the way people are for other games and shit like that. That's Spider-Man hype. For what I'm saying. But here's the killer part. So while people were shitting on that community or people in general talk about 2K. Why release the screenshots? We want to see gameplay, this, that, and the third, right? That was people on the live side, and even people in the middle like me, Biggie, and everybody else on this panel. As soon as
100,000 wow all the time.
Exactly. As soon as 2K drops their little piece of gameplay trailer, which was about 55 seconds. I'm about to play it in a little bit. Live has been dropping a shit ton of screenshots and player ratings. And the people in this community have been losing their ever-loving freaking minds about it now. Talk about, oh, it looks so realistic. Oh, the grades are right. I'm like, where was this energy when 2K was doing it?
Oh, you always say that you have to defend 2K.
I don't understand the.
He just doesn't like the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Because you hate 2K. I don't understand what's the problem with the live community. It seems like that's kind of a good thing in my opinion. Because
it's the hypocrisy and Live will just release how people when he's pretty much saying well, 2K released screenshots. Oh, where's the gameplay? Live released screenshots. Oh, this is gonna be the greatest game ever.
And it's not a good thing because Live has still yet to fully prove themselves as a full competitor. 2K still bodies them. That's the thing. 2K still bodies Live. We want Live to be that competitor. We want Live to, be able to stand his ground against 2K. But they have not proven themselves.
Still needs to improve.
Well, I mean,
fans talking about he's the greatest of all time. Everything he drops an instant classic.
Yeah, like they're already calling Live an instant classic, but like a solid majority of people have not played the game, or they fully don't understand. Like,
and the people that have played the game been like, it still needs improvement.
Exactly, it still needs improvement. It's good. Is it fun? Yes, it is pretty fun, but like y'all tend to have like short-term memory loss when it comes to the fact that Live did not have any type of depth to it whatsoever. Did the customization?
What came out first? 2K or Live?
2K.
Live.
Oh, Live did. Yeah, Live did.
Yeah, Live did.
My whole point about that was because what I was assuming was that 2K came out first and Live was a competitor, but because like you gotta think about it, every franchise has that game. Like let's go to the survival horror. You think of survival horror, you think of Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You think of RPGs, you think of the Final Fantasy series. Shooters, Call of Duty, stuff like that. Football, Madden.
That's the only one. That's why.
Even though there's
2K tried.
There were other sports games, but Madden just took the throne. So you said that the 2K people were like, the Live people are like, it's great, and there's no explanation. We don't need to get explanation. It's just great. I assume that that 2K came out first and Live came out second.
No, so the way that it was,
the people that are sick of 2K went to Live. I'm like, okay, fuck you, 2K. You don't know how to get your shit right. Live doing it better, so we're gonna stick over here.
The hypocrisy about that, these same people who claim they hate 2K, like, will play Live for about a week and then go right back to 2K.
So the way that all that stuff went down was, like we said, Live came out first. Live was dropping good games at the beginning of the 2000s. You got closer to 2010. They started doing kind of how 2K is now, where there was problems with the game. They weren't fixing it. Next game come out, you hope that it's fixed. Still not fixed.
Then they just stopped making Live, and then 2K11 came out
like
and shocked the
like
world.
NBA Live 10, 2K10. A whole bunch of people from Live was like, fuck it, we just gonna go play 2K. And 2K just came out with their My Career mode, so that was an even bigger boost to have more people go get 2K.
Yep, and then when 11 dropped, the world stopped. Because that was the first game that actually had Jordan on like the cover, like in the game since like what was it, 2005 or 4, some crazy shit like that.
Something.
It was like some crazy thing. So like 2K just capitalized off of it. And that's one thing they keep doing. And on top of that, when that
NBA Live tried to drop NBA Live Elite, and
it never happened. It had Kevin Durant on the cover, and then never came out.
I think a couple people got the game, but got immediately taken off shows because it was legit that bad.
It was like 800 copies. It was something crazy. I remember. Shout out to Trey. He made a video about that. But the problem is, the biggest issue is just like the hypocrisy of like both sides, but like how these people hate 2K, or like they want to love Live so much they just can't see shit like what it is, or at least formulate an articulate opinion, or like a decent opinion, or like some type of idea that makes sense. They just see something about Live, oh, it's the greatest. They see something about 2K, oh, it's trash. Like it's the dumbest shit. Like people basically want to hate on 2K so much that they'll find anything wrong with it. My biggest issue with this damn trailer and whatnot is you're not really showing us much. It's just more of like a highlight reel. We're not seeing the actual gameplay and actual movement. It's like a bunch of like instant replay highlights. While granted, the best thing about this damn trailer was the soundtrack, was the fact that they chose J-Rock win. That actually got me hyped. But at that same token, I'm like, dude, we ain't really seeing much. We not really seeing much. Like, if you want to keep it a whole 100 with you, if 2K basically dropped like the broadcasting footage from like the ghetto broadcasting footage, it essentially be more of like what Live is kind of have shown us if you really, really think about it. We're not getting too much in depth. We're just getting like a little piece of it. That's all that's happening. But I
got gripes on both sides because 2K, that little walking up dribble that everybody thought was going to be nice for 18, and I guess people think it's going to be nice for 19. I don't want to get it out. I don't care for it. Get it out the game.
Yeah,
all I got to say is on both sides, while I'm not lagging, I don't give a damn about what they put out. I'm just waiting on My Career and whatever they're gonna call EA's for Live. I'm just waiting on that.
They just call it the one.
The one. We just call it the one. By the way,
and on that note, also for the one, I need them to confirm player versus player 4 quarters games. or that's going to just be a game I play when I'm bored.
I also need them to actually have a more in-depth my career or the one story, because like we remember what was it last year when they had like the whole cut scenes, the actual one take joint, like that was fire. I was like, they had that for like the whole shit. Yo, that's crazy.
I thought we were gonna get like updated like first take clips for like halfway through the season, 3/4 through the season.
Nope. What we got
NBA
in the demo,
finals, stuff like
what
that.
we got in the demo was what we got in the game.
That's about it.
That's really a lot of games. So when we get in demo and betas, it's kind of the game.
Destiny.
That's what I try to explain to people when you start criticizing the demo and be like, it's just a demo. It's like the game comes out 4 weeks. It's the full game.
Exactly. And if anything, you have every right to critique it. You need to give these people criticisms so they know what to do with the next game or in the next patch. Like, they need this.
Yeah, first patch. That's what I remember I put out what I didn't like about Live 18. I put out that video, and in the comments I was getting, it's just a demo. It's just a demo. Even the guy who considered himself a supporter, he's like, I rock with you, but this is just a demo. There's no reason to be critiquing it.
No,
like,
and the difference
the game comes out in a couple days.
And the funny thing is, they want this criticism. Like when I was out there, whatever, at E3 and like EA Play and whatnot,
they want to know what they can improve.
They are open to criticism. They want to hear what's wrong with it, what can be improved. Like they don't need
as long as you're being realistic and genuine about it.
Yeah, like they don't want a bunch of dick riders. That's oh my god. I could rant about that, but like
no one ever wants that because as soon as you get those, everything is just yes, you're the greatest.
Exactly. We don't need a bunch of like the thing is I don't think like a lot of these like man children or man fanboys, which is the goofiest shit to me. They don't understand the fact of stop being a fanboy. The game's not gonna get any better if you're constantly praising them for everything they do. If you see something wrong with it, call it out. Be all like, yo, I can see how this can be a problem because such. And they'll more than likely listen to that and be all like, all right, we gotta, look at this a little bit more in depth and whatnot. That is okay. Like you don't have to be rude, like, oh, this is trash, this is garbage. Like for instance, the in the paint offense on NBA Live 19 for what I played is overpowered. They need to tweak that. The same way it was in NBA Live 18 with the damn wing scorer. If you charge in the paint after doing a couple dribble moves, you're going to get a dunk. They need to tweak that. And if you just tell them you need to tweak the defense and make sure that the offense does not have an entire advantage over the defense, even though like one of your main things was having like a defense metagame by guessing where they're going to go, you need to actually do more upon that instead of just making it, oh, you stop them twice and all of a sudden they do a spin move, you get a dunk. Like, they want that criticism because they want to make a good game. 2K is not going to have the competitor that they need by everybody in this goofy, in this half good, half utterly toxic community just praising Live for everything they do. A lot of the stuff that they're doing is good for Live, but we look at the grand scope of things for like a simulation basketball game, is really not that impressive in comparison.
Here's the question, though. Here's the real question. What are you going to play, Live or 2K, when it comes out?
I'm honestly play both.
I play both. Like,
the thing is, like I said, like if Live never confirms that I can do 5v5, player versus player, 4 quarters, I'm playing it whenever I'm bored. And I don't feel like playing 2K.
The biggest relief about all of this, is the fact that at least now we have 2 options for basketball games. We're not just stuck with one. And like they're both.
It's not like if you get annoyed by 2K, you have no other basketball.
You have to sit there and stare at 2K for like an hour. Yeah, you have to stare at that. It's like,
question.
What up?
Mm-hmm.
How would y'all feel if Live added a part?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
They servers can't handle it.
Stay in your lane. Your matchmaking was shaky enough trying to play with 5 to 4 people. If anything,
the frame rate would drop.
Yeah,
on certain places.
If anything, just keep it as is, and just have like I don't fully remember the crew or whatever from 2K, but I would just take that idea. That way, we don't have to walk around and run around. And just have it live. Just do that. You don't need the thing about Live is. Like, they don't want to be a complete mirror of 2K and everything that they're doing. They don't want that. They want to have their own lane. I fully respect that. But you can take assets or certain things that they did that worked that is not in their, latest iterations and put it in yours. So, like, the whole crew idea, take that shit. Put it in yours and just name it, like, squads. Or, like, squadding up or, my team, however the fuck you want to name it in whatever sense you want to do. Do that. Put that in your game. Have, you know, people been wanting park affiliations, you know, since it's been gone like in 2K18 or whatever, right? You have a slew of historical parks that we could all play for and all rep. We have a slew of different regions that we could all play and all rep. From Paris to New York to California. Have us pick those. You have ideas. You basically have the entire like creative world in your hands. Build upon it. You don't have to do the entirely mirror thing of 2K of like walking around. Honestly, I hate that shit. I much rather just load into a game. I mean, open up a lobby or whatever, invite y'all, and then we instant match make to somebody else, bust their ass, and then stay on their court or whatever until one of us get beat. That way, it constantly matches up, similar to Call of Duty. Boom, problem solved.
Pretty much.
That's all. That's
why. That's why I really just want them to do pro-am. Pretty much take the pro-am ideas, because doing the park idea would include like putting in a place where you can walk around or something. Because people would be like, well, in 2K you can walk around. You can't even do that in live.
That's all I do.
Now live's in a corner. That's what I'm saying. Just add 5v5 4 quarters and you're good.
And they
already have 3v3 to 21. It's just in this one like area.
They don't even contemplate like how 2K is making more like money off of that, like off of the walking aspect and shit like that, because people want different walks. They want a faster way to get around. They want.
Hey, I'm sorry. I get some of them walks and jogs just so I can get the place.
But Pete, I'm not mad at you for doing that. It makes perfect sense because it takes forever to like just do your basic run. But I'm saying in general, like how much money they're banking off of that shit. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, they made over $1 billion, didn't they?
Something like that.
Just this year.
I mean, like damn near. I think every year, like the gaming industry as like a whole, like makes like close to like $1 billion or like 800 million in microtransactions alone. And while everybody's like, "Oh, I don't buy them," somebody is.
Either you lying or there is somebody out there who is buying your shit.
That's the truth.
Yeah. They say that
retarded.
They said that the gaming industry and the porn industry is the most lucrative industries out right now.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Every nigga claim that he don't watch porn because he gets any girl he wants. Don't show his search history though.
It's a damn lie. But yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I have my laptop connected to our modem and not our router, so that's why I was lagging this entire time.
Hey, bro. I mean, somebody gotta give my man an L in the chat, though. I'm sorry, it had to be done.
That's why I'm doing the slow clap.
It had to be done.
Cause like I'm like, yo, I can't hear anything. I'm like, what Wi-Fi am I connected to? And I was connected to the modem and not the router. Okay, now I can hear you guys now.
Wait, no, that's so confusing to me because the router pulls from the modem.
We have one of those 2-in-1 things, so it's a modem and a router.
Sure.
But it only pulls like 8 down and maybe 1 up. Yes. But the router itself, like the actual router, that's the faster one. It's like 150 up and 150 down.
Damn. Okay.
Wish I had that connection.
Last little topic before we end the stream, and I'm about to stream this Black Ops 3. Is your wallet ready for this heat that is dropping? Like within the next 4 months. I mean, these next 4 months coming up, I should say.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, bro.
Agent's wallet ain't ready because he about to be out here buying 5 million VC.
Give me 1 second. Fuck no, baby. No, I ain't ready for this. Because 1, I'm trying to get a PC. 2, I'm trying to get PC equipment. Gotta get a gaming monitor. Gotta get this. Gotta get that. Gotta get 2K. Gotta get.
You know what you do?
All this
put
shit.
$100 aside from every paycheck.
About
$50. How much you want to do? Put that much aside from every paycheck. You be there.
You'll be there.
Man, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a slow grind because I got a lot of things going on. I'm supposed to be going to the Virgin Islands in November.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting the PC until 2 years from now.
Definitely feels like it, and I'm going home for Thanksgiving, so that's 2 trips in November alone. And you know, I'm in a relationship. She's always asking for money, so you know, got bills I gotta help out with at the house, and I plan on starting my nephew's Jordan collection. So yeah. Definitely gonna be hard, but we're gonna make it happen.
Are we skipping the Call of Duty? You know, the Black Ops 4 beta.
I'm gonna go ahead and save that for super last.
Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely not ready because I got too much life shit going on. But we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm definitely. Is Red Dead coming out? Red Dead's coming out next February, right?
No, it's coming out this year. They still have not released anything about it, but it's coming out this
Oh,
year.
What's going to make us broke subject, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I don't even have to really say that because everybody, y'all know me. You know, January is going to be murder for me. Resident Evil 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Last of Us 2.
Kingdom Hearts
I'm
3. I'm already
only game out of that 3 just said I'm getting is Kingdom Hearts, and I haven't played Kingdom Hearts since PlayStation 2. So
that's your loss.
Yeah.
I mean, I
enjoy
money for this upcoming gaming season.
I'm already taking a week off work for that shit too.
To be honest with you, the only games I probably buy this year is probably Call of Duty and probably Red Dead 2.
Not Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yeah.
I'm good on like.
I've been looking at Spider-Man, and I'm like, yay! And I'm like, oh, because we said in a previous podcast about it. If this Spider-Man if we do a little bit of story and the rest is stopping purse snatchers and car jackers, I don't want that, man.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
True.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem.
You want a mature Spider-Man game?
I don't want to chase the same purse snatchers and the same people falling on building. Yeah, I don't. Right. I'm not dropping $60 for that shit. I'm just not doing it.
They said the story.
My bad. And I don't know if it probably got pushed back, but Days Gone, I really want that too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I want Days Gone. Yes.
So we got a hell no from Agent. His wallet's about to be crying in the corner somewhere. Biggie, is your wallet ready?
See, the way my bank account about to be set up, I'm not gonna have a job after next Friday. So yeah.
So you ain't ready either. As for me, fuck no, I ain't ready for this. Dude, what the hell?
Like, the only way I'm going to be ready is if I legit don't spend any of this money that I'm going to have left and just wait.
We all know that's impossible because life be on bullshit sometimes.
Sometimes, but as long as, because the only thing I'm really going to need at this point is a desk and a chair. So the rest of my money can just be saved.
You're right. But
I'm still working on building my PC too, so that's why I'm not.
Yeah, like for me, like I got my PC.
That's why I'm not focusing on games as much.
I feel you.
Yeah, like I got my PC. I technically have a dual monitor set up right now, even though one of my monitors is a television. Got both consoles. Got a microphone, speakers. All I need is a desk and a chair.
Dual monitors is the way to go. I'm just saying. I'm about to get a damn tri-monitor in this bitch soon enough.
Hey, see, you're doing too much.
I'm about to buy me a BenQ.
Facts.
That's gonna be my second monitor.
That's some money.
BenQ, Acer, and Asus are good. I have Asus.
My BenQ's gonna be my main monitor. The monitor I got now is gonna be my secondary.
Right. They come in close.
Like I said, I got the green screen already. I got the systems. I need to buy me another like tripod light and one of those big ass little circular lights.
Yeah, the makeup lights.
But my main focus is my PC from now on. I'm not buying no more Jordans. I'm not buying no more frivolous shit. I'm gonna every money I can spare.
PC, baby.
And that's another thing. I understand y'all wanted me to like build my own PC, but man, I cannot.
I ain't building my own PC. I got this from my friend.
I was about to say,
I'm just saying, like fiscally, I just can't do that right now.
Just go on iBuyPower because like they have PCs.
Yeah, it also depends on the prices of the parts at the time that you're getting ready to build it.
Yeah, because right now, I think
right.
the prices for GPUs actually went down substantially from like what was like a year or two ago when that cryptocurrency shit was buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
like at certain points in the year, even certain points in multiple years, it's just you might as well just buy a pre-built PC. If you don't know what you're doing.
CPU 2000.
I already invested in like I have the motherboard, I have the graphics card, I have the
Intel you pretty much already have almost everything that you need. I have the
and plus. Chase keep telling me, man, he was like, man, you ain't gonna you waiting so long, you gonna need to upgrade everything, and your parts ain't gonna really be, worth it.
Yep.
And because it all depends on which parts you got.
That's
why my ass about building a PC. He was like, man, and I should have listened to him instead of I spending $800 on all this shit, like the monitor, the desk, the lights, and the green screen. I should have built my PC first.
Yep, PC first, and all the other shit later.
backwards. It was my fault, whatever. I should have listened to him. He kept telling me for I don't know how long, but I got most of it done. I need to get my cooling system. I need to get me a like RAM or terabyte, whatever that shit's called, memory.
Yeah, I need to get you that DDR,
RAM, hard drive, SSD, all that good shit.
Yeah, hard drive, SSD. I need a power supply for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going there like these pieces. They're not so much not affordable, but like I just like $500 on school stuff for one kid. And I got 3 of them.
Priorities, priorities. You got priorities. The thing about PCs, the best thing is you pay a lot up front, but then bitches pay off in the long run. Bar none.
Especially if
I'm trying to get into this house now. You know what I'm saying? So
especially if you get a PC that's like almost fully up to date, you ain't got shit to worry about for a good couple years.
Hell, even if your shit's like a year or 2 behind, you still straight for like 4
I got a
years.
GTX 970 in this PC. I feel like I'm good for a couple years.
I have a 1050 Ti in this bitch, and she runs beautifully. But are my wallet ready? No. I look at my wallet right now, and it has a frown on its face every damn time. And I have the Joker as a wallet.
Boy, your wallet be seeing these trailers and be getting Vietnam flashbacks.
Exactly. They'd be all like, bruh, please no. Stop spending money.
Not again. Not again.
He won't
Please.
stop opening me.
But let's be real on the situation about our wallets this year. This year and especially next year, it's going to be some of the best gaming years. Is our wallets ever really ready when there's something that we want that's coming out?
Fucking in comparison to what last year and the year before, hell no, my wallet's ain't ready. Before last year, my wallet's like, bro, you don't go buy like 4 or 5 games. We good. This year, I'm buying like 10 of them bitches.
Last year, to get your wallet like, nigga, I know you only like 2 of these shit. That's only 120.
I was like, my wallet's like, bro, please don't. You don't like that game that much. You don't even like Spider-Man. I'm all like, nigga, you know I do.
Bruh, what's the last Spider-Man game you played? Come on, man.
It's like you don't even play basketball. Like,
man, Kingdom Hearts, it took 12 years for me to make a
bro,
third.
I swear to God, that's my wallet be looking at me like, bro, come on now. It's been 14 years. You know that game is finna be good. Bitch, don't you sass me. I'm getting it. I already pre-ordered and everything. I got the steel book, the damn art book. I got all that shit coming in when that bitch drop. I got all that. And am I doing an unboxing?
Your wallet already ready to be losing all the weight that it's got?
Yep. My wallet about to be like, I'm malnourished.
Your debit card or credit card just sitting there crying because it knows if you run out of cash, that's next.
Especially when they offer overtime or whatever.
They go see the email like, is somebody have your card? No lie.
I know for a fact they is.
Are these charges fraudulent? No, it's me.
Like, nah, bro, I bought it. I bought all this shit. They be like, all right, you got it, bro.
All this.
We've got a lot of activity from your card from GameStop this month. Yes, you do.
Hey.
But hey, we seen you had an outstanding charge of $1,200 just at GameStop. Yup.
Mind your business.
No, just to make sure it wasn't.
They did that shit to my wife on our wedding day because she was swiping her card so much the day before our wedding. We were preparing. She was buying this, buying that. They literally froze her fucking card.
They say,
all right, hold up.
They're like, hey, goddamn.
Look, yo, your limit was 200. Yeah, 5,000.
What's going on? Now, what you about to say, Agent?
I was trying to figure out what's the difference between Ryzen and Intel processor.
Fuck.
It's just company and house stuff.
Like you,
because like there's certain chips. Like I think right now a lot of people, from what I've heard, are really going more with the Ryzen.
Yeah, AMD builds.
Intel, yeah, because Intel been doing some bullshit apparently recently.
And also, it's more it is cost efficient. Like you could get like a good like AMD build in comparison to an Intel. I just got Intel because I'm more comfortable with that brand. So
me too.
I'm just more of a brand. It's a brand.
If you're willing to use Ryzen, then
there's nothing
AMD
wrong with it.
Go ahead.
Because my old Cybertron PC, which is old as shit, and outdated by like at least 5 to 6 years, and like everything else, it still ran like beautifully. Like it didn't have that many issues. It's just like a lot of the things that I had on it use a lot of the CPU, so that was just like a personal thing. But AMD and Intel, like they're both, I think like they're the only ones, but they're both good cards. I mean, good chips or whatever. So
Okay, I was just looking. I'm on his website that you told me about, so I was just looking at shit.
Yeah, it's just a matter of
It
preference.
looks like I'm spending a band alone on the PC. Jesus.
I'm telling you.
You ain't got to spend that much.
You probably...
Oh shit! Like I said, my motherboard alone was $330. That was just on the motherboard.
I'm saying that you ain't got to spend that much, but my friend let me know he spent like $1,400 on this PC.
I spent at least $1,100, $1,200 on mine, at least, and I regret absolutely nothing.
If you know, so it all depends on what you're trying to do with the PC.
Yeah, if you're trying to,
are you like trying to do like if you're trying to game, edit, and stream on it? Yeah, you're gonna be
this one.
Shit, yeah, you're gonna be spending about a stack on the PC. But if like like specifically you're just trying to
game or stream.
Come back. Yeah. Am I back yet?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's all a matter of like what we're trying to do with it. Like I plan on making
like
a
if you're just trying to stream, then you just build a CPU focused machine.
My next venture is I'm about to start vlogging more. I'm about to, when I go to Comic-Con next year, E3, fucking Anime Expo, I'm gonna start doing more cosplay videos. I'm about to really, really just grind my ass off from here on to next year. And like, cause like I said, I'm trying to get the channel up so I can be like, hey, I want to go to Comic-Con. How many subscribers you got? About 10, 20,000. Oh, come on over here. We got a fucking press badge for you. Thank you. I got to pay $20-something. Let's go.
Yeah, my whole thing is like I'm probably gonna make another PC that's strictly for like when I stream and shit, and just have this one for like editing and gaming. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for like this one. This is my baby right here, but it's all a matter.
You ain't gonna be one of them people that got like the two PCs set up of like trying to take stress off of another one, right?
Don't judge me.
Oh, so you are going to be one of them niggas that got two PCs running at the same time to power one monitor.
Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm fucking with you. I'm like legit gonna have like I'm gonna have like one PC set up for like my gaming and editing and shit like that. I'm gonna have the other one for like when I'm streaming. That way it's not putting as much stress on this one, because I know I put this thing through hell and I love it because it tanks. It's just all like, you trying to stream? I got you.
Apparently I put my shit through hell, Courtney, because it's what's it called? 20% CPU usage.
Yeah, mine's at 17 to 18. Like your shit should be like in the single digit areas, but because I do so much on it, it uses a lot of it. Luckily, I did not skimp on the CPU or anything else, so it could hold it. I'm probably gonna get another graphics card at least by next year. I'm probably gonna get like a GTX 1080, or I might get it this year because like they're selling the bitch for like $430. So that's a damn steal. But on to the final damn topic. We all play Call of Duty. We all rage at Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like a staple in like each one of our like gaming careers and lives. In case you ain't know, they had a damn Black Ops 4, I'm using my quotation fingers, private beta.
I didn't get to play it because Activision knows.
But they basically, gave us like a little they gave us a little taste of the game. And we're going to go by one on things that we liked and didn't like. I'm going to go last because I'm
technically last because I ain't played the game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't fucking like this game, so I'm going to say my opinion.
Let me pull up first because I'm lagging terribly, and I just want to get this over with.
Go ahead, bro.
Me, I'm a COD fanboy. You already know. Infinite greatness. I will say the biggest gripe I have with this game is the health. The health is OD. So I figured out that go ahead and just put the body armor on because you still can heal yourself and go on about your day. Outside of the health and fuck the Spitfire and the Vesper, that needs to be nerfed.
Oh God,
the Vesper is my baby. Don't disrespect my baby.
Fuck your baby.
Outside of that, I mean,
man, that's how you
I want to refrain from saying this, but it's just a beta right now, so I feel like the frame rates can be adjusted. The hit detection seems to be a little off, but I kind of So. I do feel like the grayscale on it is ass. This is probably the worst. Aesthetically, this is probably the worst looking cards to me because people can actually hide in corners and blend in perfectly. Like you won't even you won't even see like a silhouette. Like you won't even see. Huh?
So what I'm hearing is that Call of Duty's taking a page out of 2K's book for the parks. making everything great as shit.
Dog, like you legit can't see some people. Like Agent's not bullshitting.
Like you remember how that dude was sitting on them stairs in Black
last
Ops
night?
3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they were looking in just random corners of the map, just sitting there.
No.
You can't see them.
But it was actually worse because with that guy under the stairs, you can like see his outline of his body.
Or like the lights.
You couldn't see the outline of this guy's body.
Yeah, he was just a ghost.
But outside of that, I can't really think of any other, like, those are like my major issues. Everything else is like, oh yeah, and the dog. Fix the dog. That dog is
the horse
like,
from Battlefield 1. Oh God.
Dog, it is the fastest dog I ain't never seen a pit bull run that fast, first off. And another thing, they need to buff, actually, this is something that you don't hear often, they need to buff the kill streaks in the game. Well, not kill streaks, they need to buff, let me be more specific, they need to buff the attack helicopter. I've gotten so many attack helicopters called in, but they're only getting like 2, maybe 3 kills at the most. That's
0.
bullshit.
I got a cool zero.
So, and people aren't even running, what's the, thingy, Blind Eye?
Yeah.
No one's really running Blind Eye.
That shit.
Yeah, no one's really running it because if they were, you wouldn't be able to see them when you use the other types of kill streaks. So, it's just, I don't know what's going on with the attack helicopter. I feel like since the health is so high, they probably kept the damage low. So if it does shoot at them, they can run away easily and just re-heal. I feel like the damage should be like dumb high. Like put one shot at like 300 damage. That way.
Jesus.
But
it shoots off like the 5 bursts.
Okay, let's.
But see, the thing is, if it's bursting, it's not bursting at multiple people. It's just one specific person.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like if it does like a 5 burst, then what do you need the 300 damage for?
But you trying to see what I'm trying to say? Like at least put it at like 100, I guess. But it kind of feels like 50 damage per shot as a 5 burst.
You being generous,
but it's still not like.
It's 15.
Yeah, and I was being generous. Yeah, you're right. So they definitely buff that. I feel like the most OP thing in the game to me, out of the specialists, would be Recon because she gives out so much information.
I disagree with you on that.
I feel like I guess you could say the most valuable, the most usable character is going to be Recon, bro.
You also have to think about that. Now, Vision Pulse is pretty much a team special. It's not like Black Ops 3 where you hit it and you only see the surrounding,
I wasn't saying it because of Vision Pulse. I was saying it because of her dart. His dart.
Well, I mean, that's a motion sensor.
Oh, that R1 bullshit. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a motion sensor like from any other game, from MW3, from Black Ops 1. That's a radar. I mean, if you run I ran engineer, so I saw everything. My gripes with the game is it looks like Advanced Warfare graphically.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you said what?
It looks like Advanced Warfare graphically. It looks like Advanced Warfare, like graphics.
I can agree to that. But think about it, they've been using the same engine for the past like 10, 20 years.
Black Ops 3 don't look like that though.
Black Ops 3 is bright as shit. This is Treyarch.
Yeah. No, my fault. I'm tripping.
Number two. The loading, a half a minute to load into the game when the lobbies fill up. That shit gotta get cut down.
That's 120 seconds just to wait to play one game.
No.
I feel like between Infinite Warfare and not Infinite Warfare, World War II. I think World War II was perfect. I think it was like 30 seconds.
Another thing, the freaking I don't like how you get both specialists in the game. Because in Black Ops 3, you either pick the War Machine or the kinetic armor, right?
Yeah.
Even though, let's say the War Machine takes longer to load, and you have the little grenade or whatever, or the Secret Mine and the Tempest, I don't like, or the dog and the little slingshot, trick mine thing. I don't like that you get both for that.
You should have to.
Number two, that that damn what's that beacon that the Seraph have that makes all your teammates spawn on it. That is the most campingest tool I've ever seen. I hate that damn thing.
That shit got me killed more than it did.
That needs to go. Now people are like I didn't really get that many kill streaks. I mean, I got a couple of attack choppers, whatever. But let's be real. In the last streaks have been ass. Like if you want good streaks, you need to go back to the MW3s, to the Modern Warfare 2s, to the Black Ops 2s, to the Black Ops 1. That's what the streaks were. These new cards on the current gen, streaks ain't really, because the GI unit in Black Ops 3 is retarded. It's stupid.
It rarely gets the kills.
True fear.
It's stupid, but another thing,
AC-130.
There's no guns, but we all know that the good guns, the AC, the ACR, or whatever they call it, the Vector, if they're in the game, the MP7, the XMC, they're all going to be locked behind that fucking paywall. But that's another thing. The health doesn't really bother me. It's annoying when you just pumping bullets into somebody and it just takes forever to die. Mm-hmm. And now with the self-healing thing, they can slide behind something, bam, hit it real quick, and it's going back up. The time to kill needs to be buffed. It doesn't bother me, but it's irritating. And plus the camping. Everybody's going to be hiding in corners because they can't fly around. It's going to be corner bound. That's going to be annoying as hell. The riot shields with the shit coming out like the Guardian. Ajax. That's stupid. That's stupid. I remember we were playing. It was with me, Chase, and Tyler, and a bunch of us playing. This fucking guy had the riot shield. He was up in the corner. Riot shield coming out of the door with barbed wire in front of it. That shit's gotta go.
That's new.
So what I'm hearing is that the Lord pretty much blessed me and told me you don't even need to play that. We ain't even gonna let it work.
You seen my live stream and how I was losing my fucking mind. That's why I'm going last.
I actually didn't get to see it.
Like there's some good qualities. There's no more boost jumping, no more wall running, no more of that goofy shit. But drop shotting. Here comes the drop shotting. That's going to become like I was playing. I was playing solo. I was streaming the other day.
Mm-hmm.
We came back because I literally saw. I already know where everybody's going to be hiding at in the game already. It's like because the camper brain is one dumb rotten ass brain that's connected to each other. They all connected. They literally were all hiding in one spot with that beacon. So what I did was when they got cleared out, I mosey my ass to that corner and just wait for them to spawn. As soon as they come out, I'm just plugging them.
Boy, they just see them spawn immediately, just pump shotgun to the face.
I mean,
shotguns are ass in that game. Shotguns are ass in that game. That's one thing I love about it. They're trash.
They're fucking.
They're trash. They're
garbage. They serve no purpose.
Really
they serve literally no purpose.
They literally are. They are like if you fucking run out of bullets and you have like fast hands or whatever the fuck you want to call it, then you switch to a shotgun to get that one hit kill because you're already damaged. That's what shotguns are good for.
And even they ain't gonna get that shit. I've done that and took them down to 2 health. I just sat there like, yeah, fuck this game. On top of fuck this game, Jesus God. For me, the maps, there's not a single map within this beta that I liked whatsoever.
I disagree on that one, but all right.
I said that I liked. Didn't say it wasn't good. To me, I don't like them because for me, it's
True.
3 lanes that have 3 lanes. Most maps have, left, right, middle, right? This shit seems like it has left, right, middle, then within left, right, middle, it has left, right, middle, then diagonal. I can't stand that shit. The 150 health is utterly obnoxious when you equipped armor on top of that. Because I can't tell you how many times I shot somebody in the face and it did absolutely nothing. A headshot is not a headshot yet again. Because when somebody's on a fucking head, what's that shit? Head glitch? Thank you. Someone's on a head glitch. You're shooting them in the head and you're still getting that armor sound and that little icon, which infuriates the fuck out of me. Drop shotting is in the game, but not even full force. But quick scoping is utterly easy, even more easier than it has been in World War II and Black Ops 3. I know this because I was going negative when I was playing with Ricky and Trey, shout out to the homies, and I was going negative. I was like maybe two 2 or 3 and 15. I ended up finishing the game like 13 and like 16 or 17. Because I started quickscoping just for shits and giggles. And collaterals are the name of the game because you will be collated a fucking lot. This game basically does not want you to get any type of crazy feeds unless you're using a sniper rifle, because that's the only weapon that can do massive amount of damage in a little amount of time. The weapons need an entire balance because the damage compared to how much health you're getting is not nowhere near on an equal level whatsoever unless you're using a sniper rifle, legitimately. The Vesper and the SMGs are ruling the game the same way that it did in Black Ops 3, but that is just the beta, so hopefully they might fix that. So all this is subjective and it might be changed later on. However, at the current state of what we just played, I do not like this game. I do not plan on copping it because the damn color palette bores the shit out of me. Treyarch tends to have like the more, good looking Call of Duties, and this one, like Eric said, looks like Advanced Warfare, and like Infinite Warfare had a baby that's not as colorful. It like the whole grayscale thing, I don't like that. I go to Treyarch to have fun and see a different color palette.
It looks bland. It looks so bland.
Yeah, and with the camping thing, camping is the name of the game because you do not have advanced movements. I like advanced movements. I got good at the shit. I know how to play it. But I'm okay with it not having, because I don't need to rely on it, right? But this is only enforced the camping shit. And I understand why they might have so many lanes in hindsight so you can actually get around the camping. But when people have barbed wire, of which you can't run through, jump off of, none of that, and it takes off half your health when you just touch the shit, and you have a damn Guardian shield, it's only making the game that much more cancerous. And when you have a character like Ajax, who is strictly taken out of Rainbow Six Siege, like so many other ideas in this game, i.e. the damn doctor in this game, Ajax, and there's another character I can't think off the top of my head. When you have somebody who has a full body riot shield, and they can attach a fully automatic pistol to it and shoot you, and it hits you every single time, and nobody sees a problem with that shit, I have a problem with that, and it's only deterred me from not playing this game and not copping it, because I'm not trying to force myself to be enraged. It's bad enough I'm more than likely going to get 2K19 this year thanks to somebody gifting it to me to piss me off even more. I don't need 2 games to fill up my blood pressure. I don't need that. I'm 23 going on 24 next month. I don't want to die at 25 due to high cholesterol, high hypertension, high blood pressure, and overall Call of Duty rage putting me in the grave. I don't need that. So, the good things about this game, I will say, at the very least, if you play with the squad, you will still get enraged because of like the community and the people that you play against, because they play like bitches, right? This game really does.
It's so toxic. It's so toxic the way they play.
This game really does enforce team play. It really does, on who you pick, how you're running, what lanes you're choosing, things of that sort. That is a plus because I like playing with the squad on the board or whatever, and we usually run kids out of the fucking game. I fully enjoy that shit. The customization. The customization, I thoroughly enjoy the customization in this game. It actually is a lot more interesting and gives you more options because they have a perk or a card.
And another plus is that you don't have to necessarily reload after every kill. Like they give you a good amount of bullets for your gun.
Shit, you going through half of that trying to kill one person.
Right.
I've gotten plenty of triple kills and double kills in that game.
I got a double kill.
Yeah, but as soon as you get done with that double, you damn near gonna have to reload. Yeah, you're gonna have at least 5 to 10 bullets left.
On to my customization thing. They have a damn card in there that's called Perk 1, Perk 2 Gluttony, Perk 3, or whatever. And instead of the traditional Perk 2 or Perk 1 Greed, where you only get, 2 of the same 2 perks in the same class tier, you basically get all 3 class tiers for like Perk 1, which is fire. I actually appreciate that. For the secondaries, we want to do the pistol gang, and hands challenge on Black Ops 3. They didn't give us an option to. But in this game, we actually do get the option because you have your secondary be your primary and your secondary. So you can do the James Bond challenge. Certain guns have certain attachments. So you can't run the same attach for every gun. So not every gun can have like rapid fire or quick draw or something like that. So it's making you choose on like what gun you want to use, bars, depending on like the balancing and things like that. The customization of the game is good. I actually like that, giving you options. It's going to set you out differently than from other people, whatever, at least until the cheesy setup is released by, content creators. But overall, the game is a nah for me, dog, because I got a headache during the beta. It's bad enough when I don't even want to play the game with one of the homies, but I just play it just because he's playing it. That's how you know a game is ass. 9 times out of 10.
What about the blackout mode?
The blackout mode, that comes out in September. That's when that beta drops. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not expecting much from it. I'm not. If it's anything like this, I remember somebody commented. They're like, "What if this 150 health is like to prepare you for the blackout?" I'm like, that should be two separate things. It should not coincide with each other because they're two different game modes, two different play styles for the most part. But overall, this game is a nah for me, dog. If I had to give it a percentage on how much I plan on copping it, it's probably like at a 30 to 40% to 70 to 60% of me not copping it. This game is infuriating. It pissed me off. I got a fucking headache when I was streaming this to the point where I was like, I'm cutting the stream off. I'm going to play something else. It was that bad. And it's rare when I do that type of shit that fast.
To interject, I want to say another thing that is extremely OP are the burst rifles. Oh my god. the AUG and the Swordfish. The Swordfish is pretty much the M8, A7
the Swordfish
from Black Ops 3. It's the Swordfish is what the M8 wants to be.
I seen somebody get a quad with that shit.
Bro, that Swordfish is godlike, bro. It is crazy. I'm trying to think. You kind of hit all the other points. Yeah.
All you have to do is realize is when the pro players are getting just shit on by these low levels with the Swordfish, the AUG, this shit's gonna get nerfed. When they go back to hey Vonnie, it's fucking up our videos, man. You gotta help us.
I go last like a Method Man verse on a Wu-Tang song, bro. That's what I do.
Hey, so what I'm hearing is that this is about to be the 4th year in a row that we still playing Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 is so fucking boring to me. I don't even like playing. I can't play Black Ops 3 anymore. It's fucking boring. I don't have no more fun playing that game. I'm going to play this shit. Plus, like I said, I got a 2+ KD in that fucking game. I was doing great.
You can keep that. I'll stay on Black Ops 3 and be
I will say, when I was playing by myself on Black Ops 4, I had like a 1.5 to 1.9-ish. But when I squatted up, I had like between a 2 and a 2.8. So yeah, you see the difference when you play with the squad.
Because I was the fucking catalyst for getting shot first.
No, I'm not even talking about with me and you were playing. It was right. It was after you left. I squatted up. It was 6 people.
Can't do Black Ops 3 anymore. I just can't.
I'm mistaken.
They will number one. They won't give me the XMC. So like I'm at a handicap. So I'm like I can't do it anymore.
I'm sticking with Black Ops 3 until further notice. It's bad enough that 2K19 is probably going to find its way in my console. So
you saying probably? You already know that you're getting it as a gift, so it's going to find a way.
I'm gonna burn that bitch. I swear to God. I'm gonna randomly
burn someone's hard-earned $60.
I won't. I really won't. I can't do it. But I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else on my notes. Okay, so closing statements for the Run Those Games podcast, episode 25. What a time to be alive. Eric, you.
No, just want everything, right? Yeah. Thank everybody for coming out as always. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channels. Look out for the future content. Oh, and I wanna dust the fucking dirt off my shoulders because nigga went to the doctor the other day. Nigga down to 204.
Hey.
So I'm feeling good.
Word.
Other than that,
right.
I mean, I'm just waiting for these games to come out and make more content. I'm about to get back on my streaming, get back on the videos, and all that other good shit.
All right, true that. All right, Agent Gates, your closing statement. Go.
Appreciate y'all for coming through. Like my brother Eric said, this has been another night of greatness, another podcast of greatness. Not really a man of too many words, so I'm gonna pass this along.
All right, K-Dog, you sick? So love to you, my brother. Get well soon. Biggie, fuck you and your pizza, sir. Go ahead, give us a close statement.
Pizza was still delicious, even though it kind of got messed up a little because I had to pull it off of the tray. But enjoyed being here. Black Ops 4 seems like another L in my book, but at the end of the day, if they when they during the holiday season bring down the price of the the $100 edition because they know what they're doing is fucking retarded.
Word.
So
think cocky ass Activision gonna drop that price?
They're gonna drop it. Think about it. Think about it this way. They told everybody you can't get Modern Warfare Remastered unless you buy Infinite Warfare.
They ain't changed shit.
You are correct.
5 months later,
and when niggas was like, "I'm just not gonna get it," then
they was
like, "Hey,
we were just playing. We were just playing.
We just playing." So when people hear you ain't playing the DLC unless you buy the $100 edition, shit, I guess I'm not getting the game.
Hey. Yeah.
I just want to say one thing real quick. I forgot, and I apologize, Biggie, for cutting you off. Greatness was achieved today, and I forgot to announce this. Your boy ain't got to wear a hat during stream no more. I got a great haircut today. I finally found a barber. Thank Jesus.
You found a barber that his barbershop start with a random letter and a Z at the end, huh?
Nah, this barber, he's extremely professional. His name is Rob. He has a shop in Atlanta, and he does hair shows. So he one of them type of barbers. The cut was pretty expensive. You know what I'm saying? He one of them niggas that wear black gloves to cut your hair.
No, that's how you know it's real.
Right. So he definitely faded me up nice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cut Bar.
He started holding your chin and everything like we could see it.
Man, it was nothing but greatness in that shop. And shout out to the big booty lady that kept looking at me in the barbershop.
Okay.
Thank you.
On that note, people.
Wait, I wasn't done yet.
Fuck your outro. Now I'm fine. Go ahead, bro.
I forgot where was that. Oh yeah. Be ready once this video finally gets done exporting, because I've been waiting for this video to get done exporting since before the podcast started, like an hour before the podcast started. So be ready, because that video is most likely dropping either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, that's it.
All right, people. This is Run Those Games Podcast, episode 20.
I will be there to dislike that motherfucker.
Yo, petty. This is Run Those Games Podcast, episode 25. It will be available on the YouTube channel either later tonight or early this morning. Same thing as the SoundCloud version. And we got some more things in store for the podcast on the horizon. I hope you guys enjoyed. We out.